Hello, everyone. I hope that you've been having an amazing day. I recognize that it's been some time since I shared a video. I've been sharing a lot of my thoughts in written form. I just feel, sometimes that I can better express myself that way. But I was out on an early afternoon walk, and I was praying about some things, and something dropped in my spirit that I just felt the need to, or felt compelled to share in this fashion. So I was praying for my kids, as I always do, and, praying that God would help them to reach their fulfillment, the fulfillment of their purpose in Him, right? And then it hit me. Of course, as a parent, I want each and every one of my children to reach the fulfillment of their purpose in God, whatever that looks like for each and every one of them as individuals. But what I was led to pray in that moment is that God would sustain them through the process, right? Because you don't just go to sleep and wake up and you've attained whatever that big purpose or the fulfillment of that is. Like, it doesn't happen that quickly. There's a process that each of us go through, right? And I'm relating this to my children. And for those who are listening who have children, absolutely, you want to relate this to your children, but you can also relate this to yourself, right? Because all of us, for ourselves and for our children, for our loved ones, for our spouses, those close to us, we absolutely want to see them reach the fulfillment of their life in Christ, whatever that looks like. But there's a path, there are steps that we all must take in order to obtain that. And if I'm being honest, knowing the process that I've gone through throughout my years of living, there are a lot of rough moments. There are a lot of wilderness moments. There are a lot of dark night of the soul moments along that process. And so when you're praying for your children, your loved ones, and even yourself, pray that God would help you and them to develop the strength that they need to go through that process, the perseverance that they need, that their faith would be cultivated and deepened, their hope renewed, to be able to walk through what it's going to take them to reach that fulfillment. And so I was reminded of, it's in Exodus 13:22. I'm going to read that for you, or it starts at 21 rather. The Lord was going before them in a pillar of cloud by day to lead them on the way, and in a pillar of fire by night to give them light, that they might travel by day and by night. He did not take away the pillar of cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people, right? So this is the Israelites when they were making their exodus from Egypt. So he was with them in the light. So in the good times and, the times where everything seems okay, and he was with them at night, the time when most people are afraid because they can't see what's in front of them. So just want to encourage you this Sunday, as you're praying for your children, as you're praying for yourself, as you're praying for others, to be all that they can be, that God would be with them in that process, that God would strengthen them in that process. So be blessed, everyone. Until next time, take care. Goodbye.